Okay, it's time for round 2 of the team challenge. Got another big old stack of returns. So without ado, let's get started. All right, first one coming out of Pensacola, Florida. This is 2 of 2 in 10 quick days. Mr. Denny Llewellyn, who just so happened at one point to be a coach on the Mississippi Braves. Next one, 2 of 2 in 17 days out of Philadelphia. We got Bobby Wine, PCMA card as a Philly, but that 86 tops as the manager of the Atlanta Braves. Next one coming in, probably the oldest card I've gotten back. Probably will get back out of this whole contest. This is 2 out of 2, 17 days out of Seattle, Washington. Mr. Johnny O'Brien. If you want vintage, that's vintage right there. And on that 57 tops, on the Milwaukee Braves. Next one, 3 out of 3, 12 days out of Atlanta, appropriately. We've got David Hale. One with him on the Phillies. And that 2014 Rookie Stars as a member of the Braves. All right, next one, 3 out of 3, 15 days out of Tampa St. Pete. Paid the freight, $5. I was going to send 2, but then I came across this cool Team USA Davey Johnson. There he is on the 69 tops. And he just spotted my nice 74 tops as member of those Braves again. All right, next one. 3 out of 3, 12 days out of Portland, Oregon. Mr. Cliff Speck on 87 tops. 87 Donruss. I believe this is an 86 pro card as a member of the Richmond Braves. This next one, 3 out of 3, 16 days, coming out of Des Moines, Iowa. I didn't even realize until I came across these cards of one Mr. Stephen Wendell, better known to most of us as Turk. He's a member of the Greensville Braves. So I got 2 of him on Greenville Braves cards, and 1 when he was with the Phillies. Still coloring those corners of each of those cards. Next one, 3 out of 3, 12 days. Coming out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. We got Jimmy Kramers on that Major League debut. 91 Donruss and 91 Flair. All right, 3 out of 3, 15 days, Oakland, California. We got Paul Zavila on the 86 tops. There's another one of those 86 minor league, and 1 for good measure on those Cleveland Indians. All right, next one, 5 out of 5, 11 days, buck a piece. I bet you I just spoiled it for everybody. Out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, old reliable Sid Bream on the Fleer, the Stadium Club, 92 Upper Deck, the Bowman, Leaf, So 5 out of 5. Made sure every single one of them showed them on the Braves. Next one, 4 out of 4. 11 days at a Tampa St. Pete again. We got Mr. Roberto Hernandez on the upper deck as a member of the White Sox. There's the upper deck 40 man when he was on the Braves. And then representing both the Pirates and the White Sox again, so 4-4 return. 2 out of 2 coming out of Boston, Massachusetts in 14 days. We got Walt Reniak. He doesn't have very many cards. There's the 70 tops. Signature is kind of small, but... And they're on the 69 Rookie Stars. Have to dabble and see if I can get one of those other guys, or both of those other guys, to sign that card too. All right, next one, coming out of Fort Myers, Florida, 3 of 3, 17 days. Phil Roof. That's the 76. Is the part of the Twins, part of the Athletics, and the 63 Rookie Stars as a member of those Milwaukee Braves. Next one, 3 out of 3 in 9 quick days from just down the road in Omaha, Nebraska. Mr. Eddie Watt on a couple of those vintage cards repping the Baltimore Orioles, but also one as member of the Burlington Braves. He was a pitching coach. This was circa 1990. And those Burlington Braves, part of the Braves organization. All right, 3 out of 3, 10 days, coming out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We got John Demerit as a member of those New York Mets. Still a member of the New York Mets. And then this amazing 1980 TMCA card repping him as part of the 57 Milwaukee Braves World Championship team. All right, 2 out of 2, 12 days out of Phoenix, Arizona. We got Marty Keough. It's always a good thing when you can do a contest repping the Braves and get one of your favorite teams as the Red Sox. And, again, thank you, Ricky's app. A great custom when he was member of the Atlanta Braves organization. 2 out of 2, 8 days out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Skip Gwynn on the 70 tops as a member of the Astros. And, again, on the custom as a pitcher for those Atlanta Braves again. All right, next one out of Salt Lake City, Utah. 2 out of 2, 12 days. This was my first foray into using Pass Pros. And got on the 86 tops traded. Kind of a legend of my era. Grown up in the 80s, Wally Joyner. And if I'm going to send out a card for this contest, a really nice looking 2000 Topps Chrome, where Wally Joyner was playing first base for the Atlanta Braves. That one came out really, really nice. All right, 2 out of 2, 14 days. Portland, Oregon. We got Norm Miller on the 67 rookie. And there we go, Atlanta Braves. All right, next one, 3 out of 3, 14 days. Coming out of Houston, Texas. We got Rick Lukin on the 90 tops. And then both the minor league and the Bowman card showing him as a Richmond Brave, and an Atlanta Brave. All right, 1 out of 1, 12 days. This was the only one I had of this guy coming out of appropriately. Atlanta, Georgia. We got Mr. Jim Nash. Looking at that photo, clearly it says Braves on it, so I'm going to call that one good for me. But seeing a little bit of green in that uniform, so it looks like they just put Braves over a picture of him wearing his Oakland A's uniform. All right, 2 out of 2, 9 days, coming out of Louisville, Kentucky. We've got Jody Davis on the 85 Topps, and again on the 90 Fleer for those Atlanta Braves. All right, 1 out of 1, 12 days out of Miami, Florida. Had to get a little creative with this one. He's strictly one per. We got Mr. Todd Hollandsworth on the custom when he was a member of those Atlanta Braves back in 2005. All right, 2 out of 2, 12 days out of Brockton, Massachusetts. We got Red Sox legend Joe Morgan, who just so happened to at one point have been a member of the Milwaukee Braves on another custom card. All right, 3 out of 3, 9 days out of Orlando, Florida. I don't know if it's Bruce Crabb or Bruce Krabby. That shows him on the Iowa Cubs minor league card. But then a pair of Richmond Braves minor league cards. All right, 3 out of 3, 9 days out of Miami, Florida again. Former Red Sox, Twin, Met, Expo, and Atlanta Brave, Mr. Jeff Rudin. All right, down to the last two. This one's 2 out of 3, 14 days, coming out of Boston, Massachusetts. We got Mr. Joe Johnson on the Fleer and 86 Donruss on the Braves. All right, and the last one out of the batch, 2 out of 2, 16 days, Chattanooga, Tennessee. We've got Mr. Clay Carroll on 1 and on 2. All right, Chase. I hope you got your calculator going because that's another pretty good chunk of points for me. And hopefully over the next week or so, I can accumulate another big old pile because it's not like I haven't sent out what feels like hundreds, probably, I don't know, about 180 requests. And crossing my fingers, I've got some cool private signing stuff that should hopefully be making back to me in the next week or so. Although on a kind of on a funny side note, I got one back that this guy is notorious for being a good signer, but a slow signer. And I was excited when I saw it, and then I pulled the cards out and realized, hey, look at that, I've got Brett Butler repping the Giants, the Dodgers, and Cleveland. No Braves. But seeing that I sent that probably a year ago, it's so far back I can't even find it in my records. But all right, that's enough of me talking. See you guys next week.